Hello family, how are you wherever you are? My name is Mavis dzvuke. How are you? Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching me from. Thank you so much for being here. I love you. Please subscribe, like, comment, add what you know, what I didn't, what I'm not going to speak about. If you know something, you can just also what you face, like I'm talking about domestic workers. A lot we meet different things there with our bosses, with our employers. So if you are one, maybe you once meet this, or you hear about, you can also just comment talking about what you heard or what you know, your experience or what you heard. All is well. Thank you so much. How are you? How are you, my good family? My name is Mavis dzvuke. Please subscribe to your domestic worker, ambassador of domestic workers, one and only ambassador of domestic workers. Please support me. Today I just want to talk about life as a domestic worker. Life as a domestic worker. Yeah, we meet different things, some good, some bad. It depends with the type of your employers. Yes, it's not only all employers are bad or all employers are good. No, there is mixed, depending on how a person was born. Yes, some they are very good. They even treat their workers very nice. You can't even see that this one is a worker. You think maybe it's part of the family. But some, even if a visitor comes, you just definitely see that, oh, this one is those people who come for cheap labor, you see. So yeah, I want to talk about just a few points of how what we face as domestic workers, some good and some bad. I will just mix depending on my points what I will be talking about. Yes. So life as a domestic worker. As a domestic worker, I will also speak about what I know and what I heard to other people. What I'm going to speak here is not my what I experienced only. No, some I experienced, but some I heard also from my fellow workers. We face a lot of hardships and exploitations as domestic workers. As I said, not everyone. I think there you caught me right. As domestic workers, we face a lot of challenges and working conditions at our works. Some, like you see me, I'm wearing this overall. Some, you must bring your own clothes. They don't give you a working overall. You must use your clothes. And you know, like us domestic workers, we use things like domestos, things like jig. They destroy clothes, and you end up that small amount of salary which you are getting, you will be just going to buy clothes, because the one which you wear last week, it end up with a white mark for jig. So yeah, they don't give us overalls. I mean, the working conditions are not good. And again, the law about the biggest problem is low salary. Low salary. We can't even call it a salary, because as far as I know that English of salary is that big amounts. These are like hours, they call it pay. I don't know if I'm wrong, or you correct me please. But what I heard is pay is that small amount which you can even just being given hand to hand. It's called a pay. Then a salary, mostly salaries, they are being put into accounts. A salary, you can't, it's difficult to give you a salary by hand, but a salary, they must put it into an account. So ours, mostly it's pay, it's not salary. So low payments, that's the most difficult thing which we face. Low payment, everyone looks us very down. Even if you are walking and you are wearing something like this, people will just know, oh, it's those low earning people. And again, I talk about safety. Some, they don't even buy overalls. Some will have an overall, but big one for another person who was there, who was wearing size 50, and you wear size 28. You just get into that overall. It will be very big for you, like a mad person, but you have no option, because that is the only overall which is there. So you must use it until it's broken. And you know this quality of overalls, they don't break easily. They are very strong. The material is very strong. That is the other challenge. If you have an overall, you'll be given the oversized one whilst you are thin. You can't even fit. When you are walking, you are like, I don't know what to say, how to describe. And again, low salary, yeah, they just know this is the money which they eat. They don't even spend per day. That is the money which they give you month end. You see, they totally know that this money is nothing to them, but that is your salary. And a lot will end up now into debts, into credits. I have 5 children, I must take my children to school, but my salary is very low and I don't have any option. Most of us, we are not educated. We didn't go to school because of our family backgrounds. So you just go to that domestic work, being given that peanuts money, their change, which they go and spend to the wherever, to the cinemas, they spend a lot. Your salary, they will spend it one day. No, maybe it won't be enough for them that one day, but they will give you that money. And we have 5 kids to look after. And the family also, maybe you have parents, father and mother, maybe they are old, they are also looking for you because you are saying you are working. But that money is not enough. So that is another problem of ours. We end up into debts, into credits. Taking a credit, you can't even manage again to pay it back. And you end up with just being a confused person the whole of your life. Children want to go to school, they want school fees, they want this. You want to eat, because the food which you are given there at your workplace, mostly it's rotten food from their fridges. 2 weeks in the fridge, they will be even counting. Some, they are very rude, they will be even counting days, that this week now, the next week, then now we'll give it to her or to him. So you'll be eating rotten food. So because of your health again. You want to survive to look after your children. You can't be eating those rotten foods every day. So some they will be just, thank you, ma'am, thank you, say, if you are being given that rotten food and you see it's rotten, some they will be they'll just put it in the bin privately without the bosses knowing. But some they eat, but a lot they just put, because I'm concerned about my life, even though I am someone who is being looked down upon down. So some they just eat, but a lot they will just throw in a bin privately. But to you, the boss who gives the rotten food, they will say thank you. You see, because if I don't say thank you, I don't know. They will just need a thank you if, but they know that they give you rotten food. Some they even check in their fridges for rotten food. Some they even check in their cupboards and their pantries just looking for rotten food. Like me, I have an experience to where I work before, not now, long back. If it's Christmas time, the madam will now check into her pantry looking for expired stuff, expired things, looking for expired things. Those expired things, that is where you fill some big plastic bags for you. Expired tinned beans, expired rice, expired spaghetti, macaroni, expired this and this, expired flour, expired things. And in bulk, maybe it will be a 2 kg flour, rotten flour, expired flour. It will be a 2 kg expired rice. Though things like those, they take time to expire, but maybe it's 2 years in the pantry, but they were not using it and they were not giving you whilst it was still fresh. Now it's Christmas time, Christmas present, they will check in their pantry for expired things and they will give you. That I experience. And me, when I go home, I will just check maybe something which is like 2 months, 3 months expired. At least it will be better. Not things for 2020 and we are in 2025. I can't eat that. Things for 2023, 2024 and we are in 2025. I can't eat that. I will just also put in a bin. So that is again the other thing which we experience as domestic workers. Yes, I don't know how they just look us so down. Some we meet difficult employers, like those who give you expired things. They are all, it means they are difficult, but you see a lot of them, if it's Sunday, they hold their Bibles going to church. I don't know what exactly will be they going to do. Are they not being taught about how to treat other people? They are being taught, they know, but they just do it. So I don't know what's the purpose of them filling their cars with petrol, the whole family wearing nice and go to churches Sunday, but when they are back, the way they treat their workers, it's like they don't even know that there is God in heaven. That is the other thing which we face as domestic workers. Difficult employers. Yes, they will tell you some some they are like single woman. You need a friend, a male friend, but you are not allowed to bring a friend at their house, like to those who stays there. You are not allowed to bring a friend at their house. And again, to those who goes out, if they just see you, like maybe you meet like at the mall and you have someone, they want to know who was that. Who was that? What? But mostly The difficult ones, they don't allow people at their houses. I don't know. It's only you who have friends which are thieves or what, because they will say we don't, because some people, they are thieves. But them, they bring a lot of different people. But you, if you just bring one, you bring a thief. So it's difficult employers which we face. Some, yeah, like those, they give you rotten food. Some, they don't want you to go out. You don't even have access to go out. You have to ask them, can I go out? Okay, which time will you come back? So that they will open for you. It's difficult, but some, they are being very good people. They even give you your keys. You go out wherever you want, you come back wherever you want. Maybe they will just tell you, don't exceed until this time. Some, they have like alarms, they want to switch on their alarms, they switch off their alarms. So some, they will tell you 7 o'clock, you must be home. That's the time when we switch on our alarms, and it's very good. But some, oh, they are so difficult. Lunch hour, maybe you will be given or only 10 minutes. You eat whilst standing, because there will be a lot of work. Do this, do this, do this. And when you are still doing that, she will come, mostly women. Please, may you do me a favor? Can you please do this again? Whilst you are still doing that, she will come again. Please do me a favor. Do this, do this. You won't finish the work, a lot of work, and they will be knowing that, yeah, I'm fixing here. They are difficult employers who do that. They will give you overwork, knowing very well that, yeah, this is not good, but they will just do it. And they will even tell you the time. You must start this time and you must finish this time. But now see how big is the work. You can't finish that time. What time are you going to take your lunch? What time are you going to take a breakfast? You can't even. You eat whilst standing. And you end up sick with such conditions. And some, they even talk too much. Maybe if she only gives you a lot of work and she keeps quiet, but some, they will be, you are working, they will be coming. They feel with their fingers. They feel there, it's not clean. There's dust. Whilst you are working. We face that. When they see that you now finish the kitchen, she will come or you will come. Start feeling with their fingers. If you didn't do good, may you please, even if you are good, but they are just difficult people. They can't leave you, because me, I work depending on my time also. If I see that I'm very behind, I will jump some positions going to the most ones which I see, no, this I can't leave, I must do it whether I like it or not. But there's no problem. If maybe I'll do it tomorrow. Sorry, but to them, they will be just checking every corner if it's clean or not. So those are also type of difficult bosses. Just be someone who is humble. You hire me, let me do the work quietly, nicely. And if you want to correct me in a good way. Some, they even shout, even neighbors who hear that, whoa, things are not okay there by the neighbor house. So we face a lot of challenges in people's houses. Those who stay out, there are some people, domestic workers, who stay in. Those who stay in, there's no time to finish. May you please do this, may you please do this. Even if it's late, they will just want you to be working. Those who goes out to their houses, they will delay to go back home. There will be a lot of work, you can't even finish and go home. You will be always late home. That is the other type of bosses. Like those who take taxis and buses, you find there is no more taxi, there is not more transport. It's late, and some when walking, maybe you walk, there's places which are too scary to travel. But because you finish late, there's no other way. You have to walk. If it's about taxis and buses, you take the latest buses, which is not good, and they will be knowing that what we are doing is not good, but they are just tough people. We are financially unstable, as I said, that we will end up into debts. Yes, we end up into debts because I don't have money. We don't even know a lot of things which they eat. We don't even know them by names because I don't have money to buy such things. I just buy those things which we know that, yeah, this maybe we grow up eating in our villages. Some of those things we don't even know them. Some, as I said, we lack freedom. You can't even leave their premises. You'll be just there. Even weekend, you must sleep. You mustn't go. Sorry. But there are some who are very good. You'll be even working, but they can take you like to, what do they call this, to extra lessons, or tonight. I remember a long time there was what we call night schools, which when you finish your work, you can go to a nearby school, learning. You even improve your education. You even improve even the language, how you communicate with people. You can even qualify, and they will even help you find another work. They are good people. They are there. You end up now having strong relationship with them because they are very good to you. They will be even paying fees for you, not for your children, but for you. Some they even pay for you and for your kids, so that you also, being an educated person, and you even further whatever you do in life. Some they end up having a very strong bond with the families, so that some, like when you are 60, 70 years, you are about to retire, there are some domestic workers who don't even want to go back to their homes because they have a strong relationship with their bosses. You see, they are now like part of family, like grandma, like a second mother to the children. The kids will even love her more than the mother. The kids will love her more than the grandmother. So you'll be like part of the family, making a strong bond with the family. But those type are those now they are old, they must retire, they don't want to go back to their homes because now they are like part of the family for this one. Yeah, there are some bosses who are very as good as that, so that you can't even think of going back to your homes. You want to stay with them until you die. Some, they will even build houses for their workers, to their families back home, so that your kids will have something to call home also. Some, they even buy cars for their workers, which is very good. They are not all bad. Some are bad, some I don't know, those the bad ones. Where do they get this? Where are they being educated to ill-treat people like that? But the funny part is, if it's Sundays, if it's Saturdays, they go to churches. But coming back home, the way they treat workers, it's not good. Yeah, some, they even take you back to school. You are not educated. No, you want an educated people. They will take you paying the fees, go to extra lessons whilst coming back to for work. You see, so some bosses are good. Some bosses are good. They understand how us as domestic workers, how we are. If being a domestic worker, it means my background is not 100% good. Yeah, because you can't find such a low payment job like that if you are educated, if you went to university, if you have a degree. Yeah, it happens depending now on the conditions of your country, but not too much, not too much, not too much. Yeah, that is the conditions which we face as domestic workers. Those good bosses, me as a domestic worker, I will end up with that strong bond. I will end up knowing even every corner of their house. There will be no secret on me. I'll be knowing everything. I'll be knowing everything. There are some who even tell you they are here, but now, no, that is very difficult. Their password of their, what we call this money box, their cash box, you even know the password, but there is difficult. But there are some, I just want to say, there are some who are good, who feel for other people. There will be no secret to such people. They will be knowing almost everything, but you are a worker, but you end up being like part of their family. Like you are a grandparent, you are a mom to the children. So it's very good to know how other domestic workers are surviving, so that others will also learn and know how life is as a domestic worker. Some employers, they select rotten foods, as I said. Yes, and they give that rotten food to you, which is not good. But there are some who are very good, for sure. They even build houses for their workers. They even buy cars for their workers. They support their workers. They understand how difficult life is to their backgrounds. So like me, I just pray to have understanding bosses. If I ask for something, they will do it for me. That's my prayer as a domestic worker. So I don't know, guys, if you are there, you see this live, please comment, like and share. How are you being treated as a domestic worker? Or you as a boss, how are you treating your worker? Don't lie. Don't lie, so that others will know that we are all human beings. We are all going to die, rich or poor. So let's just love each other while we are still alive. While treating, there are some who even love their dogs and cats, their pets. They love their pets more than you. They give you rotten food, but their pets, their dog, they can't give that food. If you throw it to their dog, they will shout you like you did something. But that food, they wanted you to eat. So guys, let's treat one another as human beings. I have that experience, and some I know I hear from my other fellow domestic workers. That is how people are being treated. So if you are a boss, learn to stay with other people nicely in a better way. Don't treat domestic workers as, you can't even treat your dog like that. You can't even treat your cat like that. Why? A dog is more important than a human being. Is that so? The food which you give me, if I throw it to your dog, you will shout me. But me, I must eat it. But I hear a lot, they don't eat. They will just throw in a bin. I don't know, if I get sick, you can't even take me to the hospital. But you are the one giving me rotten food. So I don't understand what type of people. And you want me again to come to your work tomorrow, but you are giving me rotten food. What if I get sick? Let's treat others just as human beings. If and they, a lot, they have those testers. I don't know, what do they call it, a thing which test rotten food. They will test it and then they'll give it to you, but then they know that this is rotten. I just decide to express myself because as a domestic worker, I know and hear from my fellow workers. Let's treat others the way God treats us. God loves us all. He doesn't select poor or rich. He loves us all. Why not us? Life is short. Let's love one another. Thank you so much for watching. Please support me, subscribe, like, share my videos. My name is Mavis, dzvuke, Ambassador of Domestic Workers. Meet again on the next video. Now I'm just from work, tired and hungry. Let me go cook, bath and sleep. Preparing for tomorrow. Thank you so much. Please comment, like and share. If you are a domestic worker, even gardeners, we are all domestic workers. You know how, like mostly gardeners, maybe you don't even have those gum boots. What do we call them? Those boots. You'll be just walking, you end up with cracked legs because you don't have boots. And some you will be using your nice shoes which you come with them from home, and if they break, you don't have money to buy others. At least nowadays there is second-hand clothes. We just go buy second-hand clothes at least. But long back there was a lot of second-hand clothes, so you must buy always a new clothes from the shop. and you are using your shoes which you come from home wearing, and when going back you'll be like a mad person in the road or in the bus or in a taxi, because that shoe will be full of dirty. They don't buy you working clothes. So it's type of bosses, they don't consider our working conditions. Wearing a big overall for a size 54 person, and you wear size 22. And there are some like women bosses, yes, they like that, so that they say you take my husband, you get in love with my husband, so you must wear overfitted clothes, so that you won't even people won't even see how you are shaped. Some people, they like us black people, some they are well shaped, they are boards. And now the madam, maybe she's just a slim what, she's not well shaped. Now she'll be jealous, giving you big oversized clothes, so that their husband won't see how beautiful you are. Yes, they are there in our domestic field. We meet such things. You must always cover yourself, so that the husband will not even see, or your light skin. You know how Muslim people dress. That is how some women bosses want their domestic workers to cover your face, cover everything, your legs, you must be covered, and with oversized clothes, so that your shape and your skin won't be seen proper. We meet that in the domestic field, and we pray God to intervene to our bosses, to our difficult bosses. There are some again who face, like, what do we call this? They'll end up being sexually abused. Yes. You find a job, and maybe it's a husband who come to interview you, and you will say, I have a wife and children. Then you are happy, at least it's a family. Now going there, most of our bosses, they have these big mansions with a big jura wall, walls around, with electric fence again around. A neighbor won't even see what is happening next door. And one day you just see a man is coming in. All those people who you always live there, they disappear. You won't see them. And you are only you and that big-headed man. And you have no option. If he just say, please take out your clothes and come here in my bedroom, you have no option. You can't even shout next door. The wall is like a jail wall. So it's also something which we face as domestic workers, sexually abused in these houses. Some are being even taken like slaves in the domestic field. So bosses, please treat us in a better way. We are not educated. We are the poorest people in the world. We get pay, not salary. We know that, and for us it's better than nothing, but than being sitting at home, because maybe I have 4 children who want to go to school. With that small pay, I must buy some food. Some will give me those rotten ones. It's better, at least. But I can't eat the rotten food every day. So I must again deduct from that small pay. Some I'll give my parents home. Some I must pay fees for my children and clothes wherever, if it's possible, second-hand clothes. And some I must buy just small food for myself, because I can't spend the whole life eating rotten food. So please treat us well as domestic workers. Thank you so much for watching. Let me go bath, eat, and rest for tomorrow. Thank you for spending your time being here. I see some people, Team Army. I'm a big fan. Thank you so much, Team Army. Again, I love your videos. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just starting YouTube and I'm learning. Teach me, please. Teach me how to do it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Team Sammy. Team Sammy. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I love you too. Thank you so much. Thank you. Good night, people. Here in Southern Africa, it's night now. It's almost 7 o'clock night. I'm going to bath, eat, and rest. So thank you. Please comment, subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye for now. Team Sammy, you said you're a big fan. Now I know you. Thank you so much, and I can see you are supporting me. Thank you. Thank you so much.